These are the Visconti brothers. Paying the bills with high-end television commercials. This week, watch them deal with egos, last-minute routines, escape artist lanterns, and Ravi B's right hand. And somehow keep it in the family. It's ad reality.
It was a beautiful sunny day. The clouds were nice, no raining, it was breezy.
It's a bit hot. And we have to put up this thing to block the wind.
We created our windbreaker. This is the reveal of Ashwarifree, or Ashwarifree. What is her name? What? The names kept changing.
Even though we find a location that is ideal for shooting, there are a lot of things that still need to be done in terms of bringing that set to where we need for it to be. For example, there's a little cove in one corner that we had to shoot one scene, and there were a lot of bottles and garbage and bags that were left there.
Every time we go on location, we start to clean it up first. You see me sweeping, and I have sinus problems. I sneeze all the time. It's not my job, man.
The plan is to try and set up each location now, so that we just move from one location to the next once we start a road. I don't know, Susan, they came late with the curtains, so hopefully they will have that ready, because we want to start the curtain scene first, which is the girls dancing through the curtains and looking all graceful and pretty.
So they were ironing the curtains? My goodness.
Watch now, don't iron it perfect now.
That is insane to me, because that should have been done before.
When I iron curtains back at wherever and I carry it out on location, the curtain's gonna get rumpled anyway.
Yeah, that good right there, bam.
The curtains weren't happening, the wind was a little too...
So we have to set it up in a more controlled environment, you know, so that the lighting will be better and the curtains themselves won't be out of control.
Jonathan told me to start setting up some Chinese lanterns while he worked on the curtains. I thought I knew how to set them up, but then I realized that I didn't.
I'm very, very personal when it comes to my lanterns, so if they're not treated well, I'll tend to get on the edgy side. Right now, again, some problems with this Chinese lantern. I just know.
I don't know if John knows. You know, I was the culprit. It was me, my fault.
That day was real breezy. If you see breeze.
1 minute it's in my hand, the next minute it's across, so the next minute over there. Next minute is over. So some people run it down, some people bring it back.
Those are like escape artist lanterns, man.
I saw a lonely lantern just drifting.
I wonder if I got back all my lanterns, Dre.
Props are important, but time is important.
You asking me the time? 6:15.
What time we shooting again?
6 o'clock.
But I know when this is 6, that means 7 or 8.
About 9, I think.
7. It was supposed to be 6:30. It was supposed to be 6.
What's the time now?
8:15, so yeah, that's a good time. About a good time. 8:15, okay.
I have no idea. I not putting on time on that.
You must have a plan for how long a shoot is going to take and what time you're going to wrap.
Justin, what time do you think they're gonna wrap?
But how much time it actually takes, that, I don't know. That is like, ask John. We need to finish before then. We need to finish by 2 o'clock.
So if you actually wrap at 4, what does Justin get? A prize?
No, he just gets a slap. He gets abused. He gets the whip. Because it will be partly his fault that we don't finish on time.
What?
I do not know what Ashwari's real name is. Ashwarifree, sorry, real name is. It's a mystery to me. I will figure it out soon.
Renell.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. You just have to look sexy. Working with talent, especially beautiful talent. Working with any talent, as a matter of fact. I have this philosophy. You just have to get your talent in a good mood. Get them in a good mood, let them be comfortable with you so that they could just produce, they will produce what it is that you want them to produce. I totally love you. Now the reason why it is I'm telling you that now is so that you will be able to function right tonight.
I got this 9 o'clock this morning.
What is that?
My lines.
You got your lines 9 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
You got your lines 9 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say when John is trying to put the talent at ease or to when John is probably trying to, at the end of the night, trying to get a number. I would lean more towards John kind of trying to get his pips on.
You're going to stand in front of the curtains looking all elegant and all sexified? Sexylicious? Right.
But John just can't resist. You know what I mean? He just can't resist. And that's understandable.
Stick around to find out what they're doing to Ravi B. Back to our reality.
Hello. Alright, so can you call Suzanne and do that?
She's working very hard.
The dancers were late. I was annoyed.
We have a maxi of talent supposed to be on the way. They're coming up from south with actual Indian dancers. So I await their arrival.
And no extras are here. So,
Are you making them up?
No, they're coming on makeup.
But then I heard that they were only aware of this shoot the day before.
So they're not prepared. They're going to have a lot of choreography actually going on set, in between setups and stuff. So
I had to kind of cut them some slack. We weren't twiddling our thumbs while waiting. We had, you know, real things to do, real things to set up.
Okay, so you found the script.
Alright. Lighting is important because it sets the mood, it sets the tone of the ad.
You know, that is the image. There's no image without light. While we were finishing that set, Ravi B arrived.
I put Ravi to practice the dance with the guys so that he could understand his steps and things before.
The dancers arrived, you know, so we could finally start rehearsing.
Should be a piece of cake. Only yesterday afternoon we confirmed actually. I said, "What, ladies, let's go, we'll get it done." You know what? It's not like we never done anything last minute before. So, you know, okay.
As the director, you are allowed certain privileges, such as going into the female bathroom with the females to look at costumes. Can she change it? Let me just, like, how long would that take?
It might
Just
be
need
just
for her to
stand
stand out
Yeah,
from the rest of the girls, because she's the main.
she's the main pathway.
I always miss the good stuff.
And then it looked like we were finally ready to shoot.
I ready in next 2 minutes. Just get them ready. I ready, yeah. That's right. Yeah. You go, right? Go.
We're ready to go inside.
Okay.
Let's go have some fun.
Rolling. And action! Renelle! The difference between working with Ravi and Renelle is, I think Ravi's a performer. It will be easier for him to adjust to these conditions than Renelle.
I think he improvised for some of the dance sequences. He improvised well because of his character.
I grew up watching Bollywood movies. They were Shah Rukh Khan and Hrithik Roshan and all these superstars, Amitabh Bachchan, move and you know how they carry about themselves and they move up their shoulders and getting everything.
One more time with the hand thing again!
Ravi's personality is amazing. He's a superstar, yet he's so cool.
Don't worry, I have a backup plan.
This is not
No, I'm gonna get
Justin
waxed.
Timberlake.
The whole point was to make it funny, to block it off. Failing that, bring the black there.
I was not going on camera with no scotch tape on my nipple. No way, hell no.
Whoa. Whoa.
Pumps.
He's a clown. You know what I mean? He had me rolling with his Mohawkans.
Ravi's like the bomb, yo. Ravi B.
Because he could perform like that when it doesn't need him to perform.
I was really happy that I did what I knew, and it satisfied. It was of standard with the Viscunia brothers.
Right, so wait till the first two to go, right? And this is a round, right?
I have to say hats off to the dancers, to Sophie and her dance group, you know, considering the fact that they didn't have much time or days to learn a routine. They came on the day, they looked at a few videos that we did for them, and they just hit the nail on the head.
Brunel, she had to hop back a little bit, 4 times.
5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Then we're gonna get.
I know, see how very hard it is. It's like, you have to dance, sing, remember everything. It's like really hard.
Yeah.
She was getting some trouble.
Everybody was like, what the hell is going on.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I told Joshua, tap him on the shoulder and say, Josh, just let her just slide back. Slide back.
So I just told her, you know, okay, just do a move as if, you know, you're calling him, you kind of flirt with him a little bit and change the action altogether.
Eventually got it, but it was kind of weird. Because I didn't practice, I was just going with the flow. Just like, that whole night was going with the flow.
So Renelle told me that she learned the moves already.
I have to tell him I learned the dance, but I don't know how it's falling.
But yet she walked away.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Renelle was not practicing with dancers. That explains a lot.
I can't even remember I walked out or anything. I was thinking blanked it off. The whole experience for a while.
Lovely, lovely. Let's go again.
Stay tuned to Get Wet. Back to our reality.
Usually having clients on set is the worst thing out ever.
That could be a little tricky, it could be a little disturbing, it could be a little unproductive.
The client usually comes on set to see how things go with the shoot, if we're on time, if we're getting the shots that we sold to them on the script. And on that night, Anne White was there.
She actually helps us, you know, with the energy that she has. She's like a real fool. She's like a real clown. Am I allowed to say that about our client? But no, she real good. I think too secretly, Anne wants to be in our commercials. Like she wants to star in them.
I'm going to. I'm telling you. I have at least a good 2 more years to convince Sasha I can make up hair. They'll never know it's me. Who's that girl? Like, I have no idea. They flew her in.
However, when it gets late and when there's a full moon, things start to happen on set with Anne White. She was she was cleaning the ocean, assisting in the cleaning up of Ashwarifree. That was during the shoot, not before, where it normally happens.
Yes, well, in my spare time, I like long walks on the beach, you know, reading poetry and raking leaves off of dirty beaches.
I think that when we choose a location, we should choose it specifically for Anne White, and she will organize the suit.
Why are you playing with my lines?
What's happening?
Should I do it under the leg?
Yeah, you should. No.
Of course, I am the better juggler. I will always be... No, I'm just joking.
You understand?
It's going great. Oh my gosh, it is 3:10. We have about 4 more hours to go.
Why is it that the crew takes so bloody long to set up each setup? Why?
Just don't want to follow nobody, so I'm just trying a little. It's Ashwarifree, really. Ashwarifree, yeah.
Attitude, fellas. Attitude. And action.
Most of the time, I just want to go.
It's a lot of money, so it's like... So, man,
moving all these big lights, it's crazy. You know, my back started to hurt. I was complaining. I was getting grumpy.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Right now,
I just using instincts, creative painting instincts. That is it.
A lot of people reach very late today, about 2 hours. 2 hours late.
But why every setup is 2 and 3 hours long? Why? For every shoot.
Stand by. And action.
Why is it that they can't stick to a basic script? Why?
I didn't even know that I could act. I'm loving it now, you know, to actually put out exactly what the Visconti brothers was looking for in an Indian Bollywood ad. Well, it was like a mini movie.
Action. That's alright. Win again.
Ravi B wants to do Bollywood stuff now. Yeah.
Why is it that they can't work on every set that, okay, we have 12 hours to shoot, those are the 12 hours we lock into, and not be, okay, well, sun coming up at 5:30, so 5:30 is the time. Why?
This shoot should have taken about 12 hours to shoot?
But it really went on to like 18 hours.
I believe we left the set 6 o'clock in the morning. That could be an exaggeration on my part.
When it's 6 o'clock and I seen the sun coming up, I was like, nah, time to go home. Then I said, no, not time to go home, time to go in the water. I was like, no, guys. I nearly cried.
That wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all.
Just all them leaves and right in the beginning, right in the foreground, right there. Right there.
Action. Nice. One more. Action. And action.
I went home soaking wet.
But this was our first time working with her, and she pulled it off.
She looks lovely on camera.
Your face, my God. We could not have found a replacement for this. See this face here? You had it. The Bollywood star.
It was a pleasure working with her right now. I think I could work with her again. In fact, I could work with her in a Bollywood movie. Yeah.
Nice. This looks great.
Okay, a lot of people ask me about Ravi B getting wet in this top. I wasn't even there when the shoot that I left. I looked like that was the best part of the whole thing.
Wait, Josh, that's all the water? You throw much more now.
A million times. Like, Ravi B, ha. Again, ha. Again, ha.
Action.
Oh, you're flicking this.
Let's trade more, trade in chest.
At the end of it, when we wrapped and the sun came out, you know, we were all smiling, and it was really a family or understanding that we have between one another that pulls us through all our productions.
And overall, it was good. I met new friends. You know, you tend to meet new friends, new people, and new beautiful talent.
I got so much message on Facebook. It was unbelievable. People keep asking me the weirdest thing. Did you sing this song? That was the main thing. Did you sing this song?
A lot of people thought that they were real characters because she was the first one that was launched and they were calling for bookings.
Phone calls like crazy. Just asking me who is the guy that did that jingle, and also who is Ashwari? Is Ashwari real? Is Ashwari a real Bollywood star? Jonathan, who is that girl?
It just shows this campaign was just a fantastic vision from Mojam, and I think Visconti brothers just brought it to life.
I like the fact that they don't care how long it takes, but we have to get it done.
I mean, the shots were perfect, the lighting was perfect, the dancing was perfect.
Customers were just calling in saying they need to speak to the marketing department because they have to tell them how great it was.
Jale, jale.
Turn up the value. इसका मतलब क्या है?
इसका मतलब क्या है?
The police part for me was the kick serious in the whole scene. That's like the iska matlab kya hai. I was like, where have we come out to this Indian outfit?
Now I share it in $1 million in free credit too. Plus I top up with $50 and win plenty money as well.
Chale. Win big with DG Cell.
Top up to win big. Top up with Digicel. Since we top up with 20.
The only thing that made this video look local was me.
Chale or jale?
I think that was just class. That is just no, well, this.
Top up to win big. Top up with Digicel. Digicel, TNT's bigger, better network.
For value.
Chale.